G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon, our passengers playthrough. Last episode, I believe what we did, we beefed up this whole factory section. This was like 4 and 4 and there was nothing here. We're now making copper bars, which is quite good. We're not making it at the moment because this guy has to deliver the raw copper, the copper ore. This is what we'll be focusing on at the start of this episode because we're going to try and speed up the way in which he gets the ore to where he needs to. We also need to, the game is unpaused, and of course we've got gridlock here, so we need to adjust this, and I've got a little plan to adjust this entire section fairly soon. Ooh, look at this. This block over here is just not working. It's just, we need to fix this whole area, so we'll do that. I'm going to pause the game, and we're going to look at doing a few different improvements. We'll need to send some of these Whoa, please stop there. Jeez. Okay, we need to send some of these trains back to their depots just while we clear the network and improve this whole section. But in the meantime, please enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you over at the copper station over there in just a sec. Okay, so the way that these guys load in, so you got 3 of them all going into one warehouse, but it's a Mark 1 warehouse. And the hold up here is that train has, what are they, hopper cars, or it has trucks, this rolling stock, and they carry 23. These are big, deep ones. These are really, really maxed out, and he's got quite a few of them. So 23 per, and he's got about 12. He's got about 12 in the train. So if we have a look here, this guy only holds 58. So it's 2 and a bit. And he's full, and that's the problem. Now, it's a research train, so once we finish taking the copper ore over, we may not need copper ore, but actually, he's not a research train because he's making it for copper bars. But let's use this principle to start future-proofing our network. I don't know why I didn't do this in the first. This is something I probably should have done from the get-go, given this is all new infrastructure just here. The large warehouses, Warehouse Mark II as opposed to Warehouse Mark I, the Warehouses Mark II unload and load 33% faster. So you can get the standard small warehouse there, and then we can get the large one as well if we have a look. So loading time 43 seconds for the large, and this one is 58 seconds. And if we have a look down there, it's 43 there and 58 there. Geez, even though they're smaller as well. So I'm going to load in, I'm going to change this out and put the large ones. And because I know this is a high capacity area, I'm going to put 2 of them in. They're 160,000. I'm going to put it on pause, and I'm going to stick in 2 there, right next to each other. Now I'm wondering if I need to leave room for a pass through here. I don't think, although passenger train's going to want to come in here at some point, isn't it? It is. So why don't we put these here, because they're close to that. Wait, where will the passenger train come through? Maybe passenger train can go through the back. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay, cool. Let's put one right here and one right here, right next to each other. Change them into copper ore, and these guys will unload and load a lot quicker. And I'm just going to lose what's in there. They'll be fine. Just get rid. Okay, unpause the game, and these guys should start loading up immediately. And see, that's a lot quicker there. You can actually see them both loading up a lot quicker from that. And you've got internal storage of these guys as well. So at the moment, we'll be holding 172 times 2. And so we've gone up to in capacity, but the speed of which they load and unload is what we really need. Okay, so that's that. Now, while we're unpaused, we do need to make adjustments to the network, because look at this. So one thing I thought we could do is I want to implement the exiting lane of the turnabout. So remember how we have the turnabout? We did this about 5 episodes ago. We have this turnabout here, which we want to make bigger anyway. But we now have, so for example, you've got a 2 lane, so it's all clockwise, so these both head in this clockwise direction, so they're both heading upwards in the screen as it is now. What it is if you're in the right hand lane, it means you intend to not get off at the next exit, I guess, at the next point, set of points, but the one on the left would be for getting in that lane on that particular siding, because that one is the exiting one. It allows a train who's exiting to be moved up alongside by a train who continues to go through. Yeah, so it does work in principle. It works quite well, and that we haven't had any holdups here, but we've got another turnabout here, and we don't have that implemented. I think what I will end up doing is making this bit shorter as well, slightly, and I don't mind if I mean, I didn't want, because if I had extra really long trains, I wanted them to be able to hang over and have a bit of capacity there. So we may cut into the mountain. What we did do when we designed this, this whole area, especially this turnabout, is any trains like this one who are trying to come along here, we didn't want them to go too far off to the left of the screen at the moment, because it's just wasted travel time. So we will try and implement a double system. And what I could do is I could try and do that immediately, but as we're on pause and we've got a bit of money, there's something better that I can do to help this. Now, if we look at it from a God level, any trains that are coming from the main hub, just got the turn-ons there, so the industrial hub, any trains that are going from there and over to Crookwell. And remember, Crookwell all unload here and get into the multi-truck stop there. And who are these guys again? Horsham? Yeah, Horsham, and they get into there. So Crookwell, they all get into this station to unload, and that's all of this area for freight and all of this area for freight. And they go on from rail to road. They have to travel through on the main line and around the main lake. And that's how it all began, and that's fine. But now that we've unlocked this area, we can have a cut through here. So it's not bad. I think I could possibly do a mountain cut through here, but I like the idea that we stay away from the mountains and we start getting into a bit of a cut through over here. And this is where they can get into this section. The problem's going to be, of course the problem's going to be, that I've let these houses grow over here without doing any of that. So I think I'm going to be doing a little bit of bulldozing and telling them not to go any further. So I think at this point is where we'll do the stopping. Yeah, so let's get into it. Let's see how much this bloody costs us, actually. So I'm going to kill that there, and then just try and kill everything. So 10,000, 40,000, 70,000. It's not too bad. We've got plenty of money. 70,000. Yeah, it's not brilliant. 11,000. Okay, that's not too bad. And now we know that this grade here, where this rail line is where it should line up with that, I think. We see this goes up 1, comes down 1. No, it's 1 lower. That's right, because you come up here, don't you? Yes, you step up. Eek. Right, okay. So if we know that's the case, so if you step up, this is all a grade, this is all a grade. That means this grade here is 1 above a lake. Yeah, 1 above a lake. Yeah, so we're 1 up from a lake. And over here, no, we're at grade to the lake. So we're at grade for the lake. Just working out where the levels are. So we're at the, yeah, you step up here. Okay, so we're 1 above the lake on the other extension. And then when you get to here, there's the standard, that's where the other industrial hub would be. We're another 1 up as well. Okay, so over to Horsham, we're 1 more up. So we can afford to step down 1 more as we come across. Right. Now we need, geez. Okay, let's see, because we don't want, this is this is going to be interesting. This will relieve pressure right across the network immediately. It's probably going to cost us everything that we have financially. It's going to, every little bit there in the kitty is going to go. So we'll stay up here, I think. We'll just stay up because that's the cost-effective way of doing things. Is that what I need to do? Yeah, I think I need a tunnel here. Yeah, and we want to go up 1, right? So these guys need to come up 1. So they can come up to here, and that'll be exactly where it is. That's not bad. Okay, and then what we'll do is we will get this. So let's do let's do this. I've got a plan here. I've got a plan. You can see there's a little plan coming together in my little head. Here we go. Let me try this. Right. I'm going to see if I did that with that. Is that the right area? No, I think it needs to be. So if I do it, yeah, because that is right. So let's work out exactly where this is going to be. If I do this here, right, and that's the tunnel, where would that come through? So that will go through there to there. That would kind of work, I think. Just need to see exactly. That should be at the same level. We think that's at the same level, don't we? And if that's the case, do we want to cut this in a tiny bit more? What's the cost to cut that in? Not too bad, not too bad. And we only want it to be 4, don't we? Yeah. Just trying to make a nice tunnel portal here. If I do it at a nice deep area, see, it shouldn't be too expensive either. I don't know if we've lined this up. That's 5 across. God, such an idiot. Okay, well, it is what it is. Well, we can put the tunnel in anyway. Oh, high-speed rails. Now that's nice. We'll be getting into that. High-speed and concrete. Jesus. That's going to kick off, isn't it? That is really going to kick off. And again, I don't think we can put high-speed onto here, can we? Yeah, we can. God. High-speed rails will go onto there. Concrete rails, will they come off there? If I build it. So they will go they will go off to there. So if we use concrete rails for this section, will that do anything? High-speed rails and concrete rails. Wow. I really want to use concrete rails. Don't know why. Let's. Do you know what? Shall we do it? Yeah, they're the same price, are they? No, they're not. They're both the upgraded price. 1450, 1150, and 765. Let me see if I do concrete here. Yeah, let me just build this section in concrete, and I can replace it. Yeah. Are we going to build a tunnel in concrete? We sure are. And we're going to let it play, so we're going to lose all that money as well. If I put it here, we know that that's going to be there, and that means this one's going to be there with extra room on the side. Yes, please. And then we go here to here, and we say tunnel, and we go down to 0, and we want now. There's a concrete tunnel. All right, and let's have a look at it. Yeah, concrete tunnel. Ooh, concrete tunnel is nice. What are the options? Well, we're using concrete rails, so concrete tunnel is the option. So let's put it here. And I don't know what that means. I think that's got to do with the railings, but they dress up the other ones. So we'll see about this. Yeah, it's obviously done something there. It's obviously got to do with the ground. But it obviously puts the tunnel portal slightly different. This could be a giant cock-up, this concrete railing, but we're just going to enjoy ourselves, I think. We go tunnel, we go down to 0. Oop. I do love the tunnel building. The tunnel building is brilliant. And I don't mind the portals being offset like that. I think they look kind of good like that. Okay, so that's nice. Rightio. Now, let's do a bit more of land excavations, make it sort of nice. See if we can just start to dip in a bit, making it look pretty. Yeah. Ooh. Wasting money as we go. Brilliant. And then we want this to be, say, here. So let's clear those guys. Now, I'm just going to do it heading from the hub to there, because at the moment I can't see anyone heading that way. We'll say that if they, in the event they need to get from over to Horsham or Crookwell and then over to our new area, Harrietville, then they will go and use this turnabout and turn around and then do it. Probably tripling their trip. But I don't think we're going to have any traffic doing that particular route. Okay, let's go with the concrete railing again. And we'll do this straight up. And we'll do this straight up. Yeah, I think that works. We only need to change it here anyway. I don't know why I need to carry on that much about that. That was quite a bit of carry on for quite a little bit of consequence. Yeah. Okay, let's see about this. This is coming along. So as you can see from the last episode, just while I'm building this, and I'll put some signals in, from the last episode, we're really trying to get to that electrification sort of milestone, and we're trying to get electrified trains and just more of the vanilla research completed. So that's sort of our little roadmap. Geez, that little bit of rail there, and that means these guys will literally go here to there, as opposed to all of this interact with this and to there, and then all the way up the hill, of course, all the way up the hill as well. So any trains that are coming, it is interesting, isn't it? Because I think this is not bad, because if we think about this, you've got these three settlements. You've got National Park, Crookwell, and Gwalia. Now, National Park and Gwalia are both serviced by them heading left out of the Turnabout and heading off to the west here, if we look at it in this orientation, which is our standard. Then they're heading up that way, right, and they're going off to that. And then any trains that are coming along here, any freight trains are going to be going to there. Now, because that's the only, and they have to do the step up, which is interesting, the only freight trains, we could have all of the freight trains heading on this, which they'll probably start doing, and that means that we can allow this section here between there, we could cut all this off, get rid, and then the passenger, or even just keep it, but the passenger services use a completely separate dedicated line, and we can use the existing space where the old freight line used to be to put the passenger services in on the high-speed rail. So that could be a little plan. This is kind of like, the freight, disused freight line, but the pathway is still there. Everything's been cleared. It's kind of got there's nothing been built over where the rail was, but it's sat there for years. So they go, right, we want to put high speed 2 in so we can use this section of track, and it's going to cost us a lot less because we've already got the land flattened and ready. So it's kind of a nice little migration. It's a nice little, it's a bit like real life, isn't it? Let's see if we can cock it up like high speed 2. It's a British rail project at the moment that is costing a fortune. It may as well just say Crossrail as well, because that's a palaver. Okay, let's get this completed. So trains heading in here on the left, they need to get into that lane. Now that is interesting because that is one off. So I'm going to get them to do something a bit odd. I'm going to take out these signals. Yeah, and then I think I'm going to take that out, yes, and then I'm just going to grab this with the concrete. The concrete rails do look good too. Wow, they look great. I'm going to get the trains to swing in. So there, yeah, we're one off on that little voxeling, so that's always a problem. So let's get the train to do this, and then swing in like that. Why? Why can't they do that? Is it because of the concrete? Is it because of the concrete? No, they can do that. They just need to come out like this. Yeah, that would work. And then, so that's that. Then these guys, the other side, need to do the same thing. That's not bad. That's pretty good. And that is lovely. Very nice. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so it's the integration of concrete and non-concrete. That's where we're going to have some issue. But we're going to do some testing and see what goes on. I mean, I could have done a bit of research about concrete rails and just checked it out, but gee, they look good. Do you know what we could do? You know, one thing I don't do is I don't use the information overlay to check things. Like if we have a look here, I was going to say, because usually it'll have a little box saying, yep, like in the warehouses, they'll have a little box there and it tells you these are loading a lot quicker because if you look at the time comparison. Whereas with the concrete rails, I cannot see any of it. And the other thing is with concrete rails is I may have used, these might be from a mod. And this is where I could, because I don't know what mods I've got at the moment. What's that? I need to see why they've got problems with that. Let me get rid of this. It could be that we need this to be, let's see, concrete. I'll tell you what I might do is, let me just get rid of that and that. Oop. Okay guys, as you can see, I've diverted back to regular standard rails there. So we've done that as just the regular ones. Yeah, I'm going to look into the concrete stuff. I won't unpause the game just yet. We'll have a bit of a look at things. Let's put some signals down and have a look. I do love the colouring system. Now, let's change these guys to... we need... searchlight pre-signals. Geez, the searchlight signals are great. We don't want too many, so pre-semaphores. Let's stay with the original plan. So we want him here and here. Yep, so we'll put the semaphores there. Now we want some semaphore pre's. Then over here we want the semaphore standards, please. And then I'm just going to, let me do multiples. Let me do my 110. And say, right. 110, yep. And so we want it to be on one side only. So let me put him here. Yeah. Why is it doing that? Because we've already got that. Did we place that just then? Wow. So I must have placed that already. Little accidental click. I think the game saved, but that's all right because it gives me spacing on one side, which is what I like. Let me do block signal standard and put them on the other side, matching exactly. Now we know they're 110. We use if you do it on both sides, we get a bit of an issue. I'm going to get rid of. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of. This one and this one. If you do this on pause, let it do its automatic placing and then delete what extra ones you don't need. So heading outbound from here, it'll be standard block signals, they're down. This last signal here is heading back into the network, so I'm going to call it a semaphore pre. Thank you very much. And you can see the color change there, which is nice. It is very nice. Right, so that's all good. Over here, you're coming into an intersection, so I'm going to go semaphore pre there as pre-semaphore, yep, to there, double, yeah, so you there. Now this is one big block, and so this one needs to be just a standard semaphore, and it can be one up. So I'm just going to delete this, there we go. Come back here and we'll have a look at it. Signaling, yeah, that's much better, one big block. Over here, these are all just one off, that's really annoying. So let's just do block, yep. And I'm going to do, I'll leave that one there, that'll be fine. These two are just in a stupid spot, so let's put him here. And then we go and delete this one. And we'll go back and check the colors in a sec. We'll delete this one. And again, this would have been before I worked out the little tip that you should place if you're doing the automatic signals. Don't do them on both sides of the track. Actually, what's going on there? Let's place this one and we can then check out our signaling using the lovely coloring system. Yeah, nice. And coincidence that these two are the same block there. If you have a look here, yeah, it's a coincidence they're both using red. I think it's a shame the left and right side are using the same color. I wish the system wouldn't do that because they're nothing to do with each other, I don't believe. Well, they better not be because otherwise that's a cock up. Now this is one big intersection there, that's fine. Okay, so coming through here, I'll put that there. I'm just going to manually signal this section up. So what we'll do is we'll just do a block signal. So we'll do blocks about here and here, yep. And now this is one big intersection, so let's go heading outbound. Let's say, yeah, no problem. You've got a block signal, so you're on your own color, but then we want a chain signal coming into the intersection. Over here, we want the same thing. Chain coming in at the moment, so let's do it, say, there. Yeah, and then a block going out. So it gets its own color. Yep, brilliant. Now that's one intersection, and I think that could be kind of good. I think we should leave that. Yeah, I think we should leave that like that. Although, this guy over here, there should be a... So these guys are rolling in, so blocks are fine, but this guy here needs a pre. I'm going to put the pre closer up, allowing trains to move up in case we get a couple of trains heading back out. Okay, so that fixes it. I'm going to unpause the game in a sec, and we just need to, I think what we need to do is just, I hate doing this, it's untidy and I'm sorry about it, but we need to send a couple of these trains back to the depots, and then we're going to watch them zip around. So let's go there. Yep, so that's you. I'm going to send you as well. Let me just send enough so that we can clear the network. Let me send this guy. You'll go back to there. And gee, when they have to route their way back to the depot, that's going to be interesting because we won't be able to. I suppose when that does happen, you'll have an option of either doing this because you might get yourself into a pickle, or choosing the other way to say, right, go to depot, but please follow tracks to get there. Because I bet that's why they've built this in, because people who are unfamiliar, like me, who make mistakes, will bollock it up. Okay, we're going to unpause the game and hope and pray. There we go. Yeah, it's funny, you unpause the game, but we need some of these guys to zip back. So here we go. We'll start seeing trains disappear on the left side of the screen. 1, 2, 3, and trains are now moving. I'm going to stick here in speed 3, and we can start seeing a few different things. Yes, we have issues here as well. So it's this as well. This has all got to do with the signaling and the size of this and the size of the trains. So pause the game for a sec. I'm going to send you back to depot. And then we're going to release all the trains, and I've got to make sure I didn't have a train in the depot already. Let me send this guy as well, actually. Not required, but let's just send him back anyway. We're going to get everyone... I mean, the depot is going to be chocker. So let's do that and say here. Now, let me just check. Was there a research train? Mixed freight, copper ore, Gwalia freight. So speed 1. So let's get rid of Gwalia freight. Let's send copper ore. Oh, I love the horn on that one is brilliant, ridiculously good. This one here, you need a little engine upgrade at some point. Mixed freight to Horsham. Which one are you assigned to? Industrial hub to Dalgety South. What are you taking? Yeah, you need to go, but you need to have a name, please. Save as iron ore to Dalgety South. Mixed freight. I think you can be. Well, mixed is fine. Mixed to Dalgety South, and you need to be released. Thank you very much. Let's see, is everyone else there releasing? These two, yeah, so we didn't have anyone in there, so that's brilliant. Speed 3, and we'll watch some of the trains come out. And the frame rates drop. That's not bad. See this working? Multiple trains going next to each other? Well, kind of. Yeah, much better. Much better little system there. Oh, and by the way, these trains always loading and unloading. We're really going to beef up by redoing these. We're going to do that in just a second, actually. So bear with. Oh, pass through. How nice. Using a pass through. Still stopping, but using a pass through. And now some of these trains are going to head straight ahead at some point. Why have we got 2 trains doing that? Oh, we got one who picks up. We got one who picks up just the freight, just the ore now, don't we? And you got 2 different ones. Look at them come in next to each other. Beautiful. There's another train using our new infrastructure there. So that is going to speed things up quite a bit. Trains are come out of here now. We might have to fix this because we can have them come around a little bit and not make this journey so complex. Although I think we need to save this room in case we need to expand. Yeah, we need to save some room here, save some room at the back for expansions. These cars that are having issues, they'll just be because, at the moment we've got, we just basically had a gridlock on the train network. So let me go speed 3 just while we just have a look at it and just see. So yeah, this whole section's quieter now, so much quieter because it's only trains that are going to Gwalia and National Park. National Park being a town in New Zealand, apparently, according to one of our followers here, who's put that helpful information on there. The research is getting done. Right, okay, now what we need, and later separating these guys out, separating the passengers. I mean, that is brilliant. Look, passengers 24 in each carriage. If we have a look how much passengers made per month, they make it about 100, and the one before was about 110, so making over 100,000. Now, I know I'm paying quite a bit for these guys, but they're using existing infrastructure to go on. I'm only paying for the rolling stock. I think I'm making a profit. So it's interesting. I don't know. Although I think the buses might have something to do with it. And if you look at the cost of all the buses, because I think we've got 12 buses, 8 double-deckers and 4 of those other ones. Yeah, we probably never turn a profit on the passengers, but that is fine. Right, let's think about how we're going to do this, because this is a load of crap. First of all, the very first thing we need to worry about is... Yeah, we need to do this. Okay, so the very first thing we could do here is say, okay, so we've got, let's pause it. We know that a hold up here is loading coal. Like if you have a look at this one, he's loaded up all of these guys, the bars, but the coal is the one that's taken ages. He's about to pull out though. And now it's not a good example, but loading coal is always a bit of an issue. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try and stock a bit of coal here. Let me see if I can do this. So go here and I go warehouses. Now, it's interesting. Where's the best space? I think we've kind of got it like this. I think this is going to be okay, and we need to save all this space for a bit more of this rigmarole, because this is all up, down, around. It really is all over the place. Yeah, we can tidy this up quite a bit. Okay, let's. It's going to get complex. Okay, we want large warehouse 2. Yes, please. And now, if I think about this, the front. That's a good lineup, I think, because of that. Now, is he a large warehouse? No, he isn't. Right, brilliant. So that's that, and I want to put a second one on as well. Now, I want to see if I can put a second one right next to him. And then, right, and then what I want to do is, this is coal exporting, yeah? So we're going to have all the coal's being exported through this small Mark 1 warehouse. We're going to increase in capacity, put 2 next to each other, and that should fix the coal situation going out. Now, this is the coal line going out. So what I'm thinking is... Yeah, what I'm thinking, that's coal going out, isn't it? Geez, maybe we don't need coal going out like that. Maybe we can fix all this up. Maybe coal going out can go completely separate. What if we put them here? Will they fit 2 of them? Jeez, I reckon I would if I put them like that. So coal going out, it's not super tidy, but it is using all our space, which I don't mind. If I put them here, are they in reach? That one is. So if I put one there, and the next one there, that's in reach of this. See, now it's not, but there it is. So that's not too bad. What about if we put him there? That would be great. Okay, let's put him here, and let's put him here, and I'm going to save the other 2. There's a bit of money being spent. Okay, we do that. Now, they're right next to each other. So what I want to do here is I want to say, now let's see about this. Can we do it? Because I had a little plan. Let's do something here. Let's get rid of this to this and everything in the middle. Yep. And we've got some space here, though we don't take up too much. Conveyor devices, connector. Now let's put a connector in, say, we go one to the other. Can we do one to the other? Is that what we want to do? I wanted to try that, didn't I? Do I want to connect it one to the other, or connect them off? Yeah, I want to do this. Okay, so let's do this, then flip him for there, connect it to this one, and then put this guy there, right? And now have a bypass. So this line splits into, and now what we'll do is we'll have this done like this. This is going to work. We're going to do the third line here. So let's do conveyors again. Here we go tunnel, we go up and we come across. We say, right, you need to connect up to there. Oh, sorry. That will work. We just need to connect it to the right spot. Yeah, lovely. Okay, we go speed 1 so we can see some stuff. And we flip. Now we want this completely flipped, so it's outbound. We want this guy to then go outbound and this guy to go inbound. If we have a look at this, it means these guys here should start filling up. Now let's see. It'll go speed 2 so we can see it. Now speed 3 to catch up. Speed 2. Okay, good. So they go into here. And then they go into here. Now is that filling up? Why is that not filling up? Where are they going? Oh wait, are they going in and straight onto the train? Yes, they are. I was thinking, what is going on there? That is all correct, but they're going in here and into the train, so that is interesting. Now what we'll do is we'll do a little pass-through area. See if we can do that again. Do that, and then see if we can do... can we do this? We can. Can we do this? We can go like that. Come on. Thank you. That's perfect. Right. Flipping with the speed 1. Do the multi-flip, and we're good. Okay, good, good, good. So that is nice. So that frees up space. So that puts them into double capacity. Well, much more capacity. Small to large. Double that up again, and use the Mark IIs. That means these guys are now free. So I'm just going to say select an item to store. We're going to go auto just to remind me that it's just not used at the moment. So they're now free. Okay, who else is exporting stuff? This guy is exporting here, isn't it? So half of them are going to research and half of them are going to here. So that's interesting. That infrastructure is no longer required. Let's get rid of it because that'll free up some space. So I'm just going to go get rid. Now hang on. Is anyone... no, look, we weren't even taking it anywhere because this was the existing to bring coal into there. Now, no one in research is going to require, if I go here and have a look, no one's going to require coal. We're well past that. We're in the research tree now. Oh, hang on, is that? No, that was those guys. Yeah, no one's going to require coal at this late stage of the game. Pure coal, coal ore. Well, just coal, isn't it? Okay, so we can now get rid of this guy. I'm going to pause the game. I don't know why, but we can now get rid of him. Do you want to actually press the right buttons this time, please? What is it, this one? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we get rid of the coal, get rid of this. So this is nice. Get rid of all the stuff first, and then we work out, like, because I find if we get rid of stuff that we know we won't need in future, and that means all of this can go now, it means that then we can start simplifying this spaghetti. So these are all gone as well, which is nice. And I want all these to be Mark IIs. That one there doesn't need to be. And that's nice. Okay, that is good. Ooh, that is lovely. That part isn't. We'll fix that. Right, let's see about this. These little in-between ones can just be that, although I can't see there'd be a huge problem. Let's speed up the game. Unpause it. Yeah, I can't see there'd be a huge issue like there. Once they go in, they move. So I don't think they need to be Mark IIs. Okay, now this one here, what are you doing? You're exporting? And you're exporting bars. Yes, you are. So I'm going to... Now, the bars are coming across here. These are... what are they? What are they called again? These are iron bars. And iron bars are now being also used in research. Are they being used at all? Are they going to be used again? Iron bars. I kind of think we should... I don't know. Ooh, what's that one? Iron bars? Yeah, look at that. Iron bars will be required again, so don't get rid of the infrastructure. We'll leave this little bit here, that's fine. And I think the Mark 1 there is fine for the moment, but what we can do here is say, right, we need this to be fixed. So first of all, I'm just going to grab the leveling and level that and level these guys. And then I'm going to pause and I'm going to delete. And I'm going to delete, yep. And now what we're going to do is we're going to say, right, there's a warehouse for iron bars. And the way we'll do it is we'll back it up because these guys are going that way. This guy's not required. This guy goes along the front. So here we'll back it up a bit. So iron bars are going that way. So I think the way I'll do this is, just to simplify this, is we'll bring this back. So this guy can be iron bars here. And he can go tunnel. He can go up. And then he can do this actually quite nicely. Yep. And that means we can now get rid of all of this. That's this bit. Oh, he gets rid of the wrong one. Lovely. Actually, let's leave that because we don't have the... Yeah, we don't have to worry too much about that. In fact, what we'll do is we'll get rid of these bits. We'll get rid of those bits, the undergroundies, because they're just not required at the moment. And we'll try and move some of this network away. Right. actually, I'm gonna get it to there and just get rid of it all. You can see what I'm gonna do here, can't you? Okay. There's that. Okay, that's nice. So this is going to be nice. Right now, that means you've got these bars that are heading out for 1 for export and 2 for research, and we can do this very similar to the other ones. So what we can do is we can say, right, steel bars. So you got iron bars and steel bars are both doing 2 things, and so let's do conveyor devices first. And we'll put them on here, and we'll say this one can be iron bars, and let's do it there, and let's do that one there. And so he's sitting in the footprint, and we'll watch the swing outs. We now want to adjust this so it's here and gone. Let's put the steel bar line, the main steel bar line coming out here and lining up with this one and coming all the way across, right? So there for now. And then let's say for here, we want that to be there. And then for here, we will want, we want this to be, hang on, we need to be like this. So if we do this, thank you, yep, and we stop that there, that means these 3 should go. So we go 1, 2, and 2. Did we do that? Right. Hang on, I think I bollocks that. But most importantly, we want this one to now do this. Okay, and then this guy can go tunnel and tunnel. Yep. Okay, I'm going to unpause this now because we should have at least a few things flowing. We need to fix up the end of it. So we unpause it and we say, right, you're all heading out. Then these guys are coming into exports. Yep, and this one is going to be steel bars only. Yep, and this one is, just so I can see what it is, this one is going to be iron bars only. Okay. So that is nice. Have a look at that. Steel bars, iron bars. Yeah, that's fine. We're not looking at too many trucks and trains here, so I can leave it on that view. I took that view off because look at it when we get up here. Hang on. Oh, not that one. Yeah, look at it when you get there. Jesus, it really kicks off, doesn't it? So we take that view off. And let's get back down here. See, it's already looking nice. Okay, cool. So that's all heading there, and this has given ourselves a bit of breathing space. That's not too bad. All right, now let's have a look. So they're all good. Then we want to flipping this guy. Yep. So we're now saying these guys are for export, aren't they? Oh, hang on, they're for export. And then this one, where's the bars? Let me just pause the game for a sec, and let's have a look. Yeah, there's the bars there. So, and he is. That's for export, which means this guy should be just for that. So we can put a new warehouse, and it's funny because it's just for science, research. So let's do, what do we got here? What's this? This is wood, isn't it? Are we going to have wood researched again? I don't think we're going to have, what are they, wood planks? Wood planks, yeah, look, wood planks. Yeah, we're going to have that. Okay, good. So I think what we'll do is we will have, we've got these 3 here. So let's get the warehouses, use small but Mark II, and let's do this like this. Let's say, so they're coming in from this side, and we want it to be, so they're going to be in reach of both. The mandate is reach of both. So that one can be there. There, and right next to him there's 2, and we know that we're going to need wood planks, then we're going to need iron bars, and then we're going to need steel bars. So let's get rid of, so wood planks, isn't it? Yep, it is wood planks. Yes. Okay, so what's this then? That's wood beams. We may need those as well, but we'll leave it at the moment. So you're going to be wood planks, you're going to be iron bars, and the next one was going to be right next. So they go nice and close to each other, which is great. The next one's going to be steel bars. All right, and now we can get in this bitch. This has been a nice little tidy up. I'm happy with this. Now we want to do that the same. I think we do. Yeah, I think we just want to keep this the same. So let's do it there. Let's do it there. Let's do it there. And that means your wood planks. So you literally come in straight out. Wood planks. get rid. Your iron bars over here. So you're over here, but you've come underneath, haven't you? You have come underneath there. And you're there, which you don't need to be anymore, so you can go. Goodbye. That means all of this goodbye, including this bit underneath and this bit over here. Okay, so, and that means, well, let's keep that there at the moment. This one can go as well. We don't need him anymore because that was the export, but we've got the steel beam one, so you can go. And that can go just for extra infrastructure. This has been a nice little tidy up. Okay, let's just do. Come on, let's just get on with it rather than congratulating yourself so much. Let's actually get on with the building, please, you muppet. So you're exporting there. Yes, you're exporting, and then that means you're going straight ahead, which is interesting. So we'll do that. We'll go straight ahead from this point. But I'm going to now head up to here and come right lining up with that one, give myself even a bit more room, and then do this again. So we'll go tunnel and we'll go up, and then I need this guy to connect in with, so if we do this, and then if I do that, that's okay for now. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's good. All right, that's good. That means that all of this bit is extra. Now hang on, now you're steel. So shall we do the same thing? Yeah, let's do the same thing here. Yeah, it's good. We go to here, we go tunnel. Oop, tunnel, yeah. And we come into there. And that's the steel. Is that right? Yeah, that is right. Okay, let's unpause it and start flipping a few things here. So you're all heading out, so you need to be blue at the top. Blue at the top, but heading in the right way. Yep. Okay, so we'll just fill up and be ready for future research. That means this guy can go. Yep. And we can do a bit of landfill. Okay, that's nice. So we got, ooh, look at these. So here you can see, here we go. Now we can see it. Look at that. So coal is the loading problem, isn't it? Coal's the loading problem because what's happening there? What are we on? Speed 1? What's happening with the coal, people? Look at this. Why is that taking for ages to come out? Why are they coming out so slow? Is it this guy trying to share? Yeah, that's the problem. Okay. I'm going to do something after doing everything nice. I'm just going to do that. Can I? No. Can I do this? Yes. No. Can I do this? Yes. And then... No. Get rid. Just trying to see if I could help this by going flip conveyors and then put this guy in here. Yeah, so half will go back into there and half will go into there. So I'm just trying to just little sort it out so it gets extra, and hopefully we'll have a full line going on there. Let's speed it up. We should get a full line on there, because I don't know why that's doing that third one. Is he connected to, what are you connected to, mate? What's your connections? You got 3 of those. I hope this one's connected to this, not to that. I have a feeling he's connected just to that. He might be. That might be the issue. Can we test that? Yeah, let's do that. Get off to that. Take that view out. And then say conveyor device, and we want to make sure he's connected to this one. Oh, he's not. Here he is. Ooh, that could work. Do you do that? So that's 3 connected to the, definitely to that, which is good. That means I would have to go, okay, let me try this again. Here we go tunnel, and we come out. We go up, and then we say, right, you're now gone. And you're now, well, you're completely gone this section. So let's just get rid of that bit, and then all of this underground-y gone. Yeah. Yeah, it was only connected to 1 mine. Now we should be good. See the little things you got to look out for, isn't it? Okay, now this should be right if you go straight to there. Look at that, straight up now. And I'm going to get rid of the little bits in between. It's a shambles, isn't it? That's all right. We're on pause, so we're losing some money, but not too much, and that's fine. Now that is it. Let's go for some flippies and unpause it and say that everyone, you should be exporting. It's the export center. Okay, now it's good because now we've got this guy exporting. Taking his time there, they're bunching up a bit, but these guys are getting much better, and now we should start to see, look at the numbers move here, brilliant, so that is good. Okay, take that view back off, and let's have a look here to make sure we've still got this all. So these guys are still researching, nice, and these guys are exporting, also nice. Let's just quickly see now on speed 1, let's quickly see, I'm sure there'll be something that's not facing the right way, but I'll come and check it all a bit later on. Quickly see what else we can get rid of over here. Exporting ore, yes you are, but you need to be a better exporter of ore products. So what we can do is straight down there, that'd be lovely. And we'll do that one as well. I think that'll be probably the last thing we do. I think the episode is getting long. I'm going to now put in a few extra warehouses here and just plan for the future. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll leave them with the orange tags because I think that's quite nice. Once you select the auto, you can't go back to this orange sort of not selected. So the first thing we're going to do there is the ore, yeah, and that means we can make this lovely. Yeah, and I'll put, I'm going to put the connections in here as well. I'm just going to put these connections in because it is nice. So that's nice. Now this guy can come straight down here. Tunnel up and straight into there. It's not how we wanted it, was it? It wasn't. Well, if we go to there and then do the proper flip out, because I want this to be here, don't I? Yep, so we do that, and then we'll do that. Because I do like this to be slightly the same, just when we go to look at everything. When we go to look at everything. Man, I meant to do the flip and I did the destroy. Not smart. Just not smart. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. And now we'll connect up. Are we going to be good? Yes, we are. Flip this time, not get rid. And that's done. Cool. So we just need to, because we're losing product here. So let's, well, I could leave that, but to empty, but I won't. I'll get rid. And that's the ore. So we've now got ore exporting from that one. Don't accidentally delete that. So that's good. So that's all nice. Happy with that. Who else up the end here is doing something they don't need to be? Stone was coming in. And I believe we're going to need stone for this research. Concrete. You need gravel. Ooh, you need gravel though. And that's an old warehouse. So I think you can go. Yeah, he can go. We're not going to need it. We'll replace it with a better warehouse anyway. What about this? Is this... This is the blocks, and we're using the blocks at the moment, aren't we? What's that? What's the other research? Is it electronics? Yeah, we're using the copper bars. So that one is good, but the copper bars need to be one of these. Lovely. So let's go copper bars. Where are the copper bars coming in? To there. Then they're coming along here. Wood is being exported poorly. Oh yeah, wood can come up here, can't it? Yeah, and we can fix the wood up at some point. Well, wood, actually no, wood's being exported, so that can come straight into here. So let's do this. I think this episode is getting long, but I've got a couple of, like there was a minute of a little speed play there. Well, not speed play, but where I got rid of my concrete nonsense. So let's do this. And go tunnel. Tunnel out. And then we just need a connection like that. But I think we could probably get ourselves a little bit of real estate and do that. L flip and L delete. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Get rid of all that. That's brilliant. Okay, cool. So little infrastructure gone. These guys don't need to be like there anymore, do they? No. And you're gone. Are you the wood? Are you the woodman? You are the woodman. So you're deleted and you're all gone, and there's no underground. No, there's not. While we're here, let's pause the game, do a tiny bit of fixing up. I'm going to get rid of that and everything after it and say now let's just a tiny bit of fixing Very good. And then, please. Yeah, I'll keep them in the middle there. I'll leave all this room for something else. I think in the middle is good. If they divert too much, we are losing. Well, then I don't want to be making stuff. We're only getting a tiny bit of. Well, we're losing productivity if we move them out of the way too much as well. So that's fine. Let's just keep it simple. This area is really. This is the one area that I didn't think I was going to be able to tidy up, and we have, which is nice. So I'm happy with that. Warehouse is small. Now, all facing the same way, please. Thank you very much. And you're going to be copper bar. And please tell me these are all in reach. Yeah, they should be. If that is there, then they're definitely. So yes, yes, yes. All in reach of both. Nothing to say we won't have a third laboratory, and we'll probably have a Mark II laboratory, although I can't. We're fairly late in the game. We're about, what, mid-game at the moment? Maybe between mid and late game, and we haven't needed a Mark II yet. So, but I'm sure it's required. Il Mark II laboratory. We have to research that. Anyway. Okay, concrete. Yep. Connector. I don't know why I said concrete then. Right, now here I want to do something different because I've got this little feeding line along the front, and I think I'm going to keep it. It's this line running along there. It looks industrial too. I like that. Let's do. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to give myself a bit of room here, and then we want this to be a nice. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Unpause the game and do some major flipping till they're blue, and a few more. There we go. Yeah, now they're all good. Okay, so that's this guy needs to be wood, please, so we know what we're doing. Yep, so he's used up. So there's all that. They'll export nice and quickly. That's brilliant. Who else is doing stuff? What are you? Stone. We decided we don't want stone. What are you? Wood beams. Now, wood beams are being exported, but they can go out from here, but they may at some point need to be in there as well. Not at the moment. So what I'll do is let's get rid of, let's put wood beams in this. Okay, I really have to stop this episode. Okay, let's do the wood beams and get rid of that infrastructure at the end. Then we're there. Where's the wood beams? There they are. Okay, so wood beams. Yep. Okay, let's do it here and then go straight down. Tunnel and to there could be good. Yep, and then we say wood beams now need to be. Connecting here and connecting here. These are wood beams. Yes, they are. Let's do a few massive flips there into the blues. Wood beams are coming in, and that means wood beams can now be deleted from here. Holding the shift key to get rid of multiple sections. Wood beams at the back, and so over here. So really, it's all three can go now because we've now got these guys. Yep. So it's delete, and delete. Nice. How nice, and very reassuring to do all that. It's all just nice. Lots of extra room here. We might have to put a factory in. Now we've got room for it. Look at that. I think it's good now. I think everyone's collecting quickly and exporting out. Now, I would like to thank the Discord because it was me reading through the Discord. Do check out the Voxel Tycoon Discord. It was me reading through the Discord this morning, having coffee and having a little look, and there was a discussion. Someone asked about the warehouses and what's the benefit of having the Mark IIs, and the unloading and loading is such an obvious one, and I didn't even think of it, but it's really going to speed up what's happening down here. So as you do each playthrough and each game you play, you pick up these little things, and I've been playing this game for a couple of years, although Mark II warehouses are brand new in the 0.85 update, but I think they are, yeah. You used to have a mod previously to have better warehouses. Anyway, this has been a long but productive episode of Voxel Tycoon with passengers. Please like if you like, subscribe if you want to, comment, I would love it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.